Hello, my name is Luis Alvarado. Today, we're going to be talking about Gary Smalley's book, Secrets to Lasting Love. Now, during this book report, we're going to be talking about what the book's about, how it's been helpful to me personally, and if I'd recommend it to anyone else. Now, what is this book about? This book is about creating a deeper, more meaningful understanding in order to have a stronger bond in a relationship. Now, when this book talks about bond, it means in a marital sense. However, I personally believe that what this book talks about can be used in any relationship, be it friendship or family. Smalley talks about 3 ways to increase intimacy. The first one is understanding the difference between you and the other person. What this means is that you need to understand people do things differently than you do. And instead of having to throw them out or trying to change them in some sense, what's more important is that you try to understand that they're different and respect them for doing things differently than you do. Now, secondly, moving a conversation into a deeper conversation. Now, it's perfectly fine to have surface level conversation. You do it all the time. However, it is sometimes important to move conversation into a deeper conversation. The reason why it's so important is to gain insight into what the other person wants, what the other person feels, and most importantly, their point of view in their relationship or friendship. Understanding the other person's point of view can help you better understand what you should do. Lastly, understanding that the other person needs to recharge. In our day-to-day life, so much information is thrown at us. So much so that it's hard to interpret everything. Which is why it's so important to need to know if the other person needs to recharge. Let's take an example. Let's say you try to talk to someone who's quote unquote low on battery. If you try to talk to them, well, there won't be much conversation happening. They're too tired. Too much has happened. And they need time to recharge in order to have a better conversation or a more meaningful conversation. Now, how has this book helped me personally? I'll be honest, this book has helped me quite a lot. This book has shown me a different viewpoint of my relationship that I had never really taken into account. Especially the part about understanding the difference between me and the other person. I'll be honest with you, I tend to judge other people. I evaluate others who don't do the same thing that I do or do things differently than I do. This book has helped me realize that I need to respect others and I need to understand people do things differently than me. Secondly, moving conversation into a deeper conversation. As said before, this has helped me so much in understanding what the other person wants. This has helped me find their point of view and understand what they think, and therefore can help me understand what I should do differently or what I could do differently. Lastly, understanding that sometimes people need to recharge. Now, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I feel very drained and I can't communicate or at least communicate well enough. And I feel like I need time to recharge by doing, the things that I like to do. And sort of understanding that I need to do that myself has helped me immensely. All of these things have helped me immensely by understanding myself and my significant other as well. Now, would I recommend this book? Definitely, I would recommend this book. This book has helped me immensely, even if you don't think you need more intimacy or more connection in your life. I believe that everyone can gain from understanding communication in general. I feel like many of us fail on that side of things. And with this, we can all have a stronger bond with each other.